Good day, my great viewers and compliment of the season. Yes, we are going to, cross over this second Niger Bridge, newly built second Niger Bridge. The government has said, is a partial use. The usage now is just partial to ease up the traffic, the gridlock that is being experienced on the first Niger Bridge. For the benefit of those that don't know where Second Niger Bridge is a linking bridge between Delta State and Anambra State. So if you are crossing over to the southeast, you are going to use this bridge coming from the west of Nigeria. But we are going to have a real-time experience of crossing over from this first Niger Bridge to the second Niger Bridge, this time around not going towards Owerri, but going towards Onitsha. If you want to enter Onitsha, if you want to enter Obosi, I will show you how you do about it. There are a kind of shortcuts. It's not the usual, the way you use an interchange towards that Obosi side and at the beginning of that tollgate side of the bridge. It's not the usual way. So there's a kind of shortcut that can make it easier for you. But if you can observe the road signs on the road, it will guide you without much problem. But share this video and subscribe. Like I said earlier, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel. It's going to be a kind of morale booster so that we keep updating you anytime there is a new update. Thank you. I remain Chinedu, your presenter. Let's go. Viewers, you are welcome to the expressway leading to the first Niger Bridge. The purpose of this video is to show travelers, people that have not been here recently, the purpose is to show them how to cross over the second Niger Bridge to Anambra State, following Obosi or Onitsha. This time around, it's not going to Owerri, but going to Obosi or going to Onitsha. So let's proceed. Having reached here, we are going to divert right as usual. We're going to divert right, just close to the entrance of the bridge, the first Niger Bridge. You divert right. You see the indications on the road. As you are coming, you'll be reading the signposts. You see the indications where you are going. So, we have diverted. We are on the road leading to the second Niger Bridge. This road has some newly built speed breakers. As you can see, if you are taking this road, be mindful of your speed and avoid overspeeding. Read the signposts. You see indications on the yellow signboard and others. You read it to get the message. Some inscriptions will kind of warn road users that you are about to meet bombs or the direction that you are going. So you observe the signpost along the road. So as you can see now, this road is restricted from that entrance we are coming from. You notice that it's a restricted road, meaning that heavy duty vehicles, articulated vehicles are not allowed to pass through this road. So it's only for cars, jeep, or even if it's a bus, you can pass through, so long that the vehicle is not carrying load of too much height or weight or size. So far the load is not much, the vehicle can easily pass through that entrance and proceed. But the law or the restrictions was made for a reason, and I will show you the reason that I believe that these restrictions was made. There are some things that could be allowed. It will, destroy the whole initiative. So I believe that's why they thought it wise to limit the movement of vehicles, the type of vehicles that will follow this second Niger Bridge. According to the government, it's just partial usage. It's not fully in use, but partially. So, but very soon now, we are going to see a connection into the bridge. This connection here, I believe, is one of the problems that this road was restricted. You can see, allowing trailers to follow here. The road is narrow. It's an improvised road, actually, to ease up the traffic on the first Niger Bridge. So the road, you can see, is narrow. If truck with heavy load and whatever will come here and got spoiled, depends on what damage on the vehicle, it might render the whole effort useless. So I don't know. I'm just talking out of my own understanding. This is the major thing I believe that made the government to restrict the movement here. So, but having said that, even with that, the movement is still helpful. Small vehicles is still helpful that they follow here and relieve the weight and the stress on the first Niger Bridge. So the aim is not totally defeated. The aim is still in progress and is achieved. We are now on top of the second Niger Bridge. Just have a good look of this bridge. Some are like that the bridge doesn't have a protective barricade by the side. You can see the barricade, the height of the barricade. You can see the height. Hardly you can even see the water, the river there. So, but that does not mean that vehicles will overspeed and turn into a car race on this very smooth, newly built bridge. So I know that when the work is fully handed over, that some other infrastructures and road signs and markings will be fully installed by then. But for now, there is nothing like that, just very few of them that is guiding road users on how to find their way across this bridge. Some of you might have been privileged to watch this similar video, but this one is made differently to show a particular direction of movement. If you so wish to go to, if you are crossing over to Obosi or you are going into Onitsha, I will show you how you find your way into Obosi or Onitsha. This particular one is not about going to Owerri. Owerri direction is different. This one is going to Obosi and Onitsha. Right now we are into Anambra State. You can see this place is Anambra State. We have crossed the bridge. Here is Anambra State. Still proceeding. Still proceeding. Good to know that this bridge is just one-way traffic. This partial usage is just one-way traffic. So motorists are not expected to face the traffic Any vehicle you see facing the traffic is either from the construction company or otherwise. No other public user is allowed to face the traffic that's coming from that Obosi end into Asaba. It's not done. That's why there is that barricade somewhere there at the entrance of the bridge to checkmate such people. Okay, so don't expect to return back through this bridge except otherwise stated by the federal government. And if there is anything like that, I will update my viewers on that. So, but for now, the directive is to follow one way into Obosi and exit. And that's what we are doing right now. So you can see from down there is one military base there. You can see by the right. That place is military base, but I don't want to, too much, video them. Let it not look as if something else is there. So there is security on the bridge. There is security. Let's keep proceeding. Other agencies, I know they are there too, like the Federal Road Safety. But just at this particular time that the video was done, probably one or two things that made them not to be available there now. So, but that's not our concern. Let's proceed. Mine is to, let us know the situation on this bridge and to guide motorists on successful trip to their various destinations. So let's keep moving. We are still crossing over to Obosi Interchange. Shortly, we are going to be on the interchange at Obosi. So you can see people jogging on the bridge. I don't know how far they can go, but they are there on the bridge doing their own exercise. So, but good to also let you know that the movement from Delta end to Anambra State is less than 10 minutes drive. That thing that people will be on the first Niger Bridge hours to cross over. You just need less than 10 minutes to cross over through this place. And that is the beauty of it. By the time work is concluded and handed over to the general public, the second Niger Bridge is going to be a big relief for the general public because of the sufferings on the first Niger Bridge. So having seen this situation now, this scene now means that we are almost at the Obosi interchange, and we are there at Obosi interchange right now. This is Obosi interchange. Since we are going to Obosi, we are taking straight. If you are going to Owerri, you divert, see where that bus is heading to, you take left. This is just a kind of construction to ease up movement, to make it easier for motorists. So now we are going straight, just like this vehicle is going. The other vehicle turned left. They are proceeding to Owerri, but we are going straight. So this is where the difference is now. If you are going to Obosi, probably you are going to Enugu, you don't want to waste time on the first Niger Bridge, you can still use this second Niger Bridge and join the other expressway and proceed to Enugu. You must not be going to only Owerri before you use this second Niger Bridge. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. You can see the sign on the electric pole there, Obosi. The other direction is Owerri. Like I said earlier, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Your subscription is very important to this channel. share this video to those people that have not seen it. Let them see it and make a better decision towards their travel. Let them see it. There is no need for you keeping this video. Once you see it and you know somebody that is going to benefit from it, please share to that person. Let them be aware of their direction, of their movement. Now we are going to take left. We are taking left. This place is a kind of opening. They just opened it so that it will be easier for vehicle to maneuver and join the bypass on that interchange, bypass entering inside Onitsha. So this one we are going into Onitsha. If you are going to Obosi, you continue straight to where you are heading to. But this one we are going to Onitsha. See, we have just entered. See that signboard, direction to Onitsha. So we've just entered the bypass from coming out from Obosi. This is the bypass into Onitsha. So that is it. With this description, I believe that you don't need to ask anybody on how you move while you are coming from the western part of Nigeria. I want to sincerely thank you for watching this video, and please make sure that you share it. Let's hear your comments, and your subscription has to be clicked upon. Thank you.